Welcome to Vidya Mirat. This video is made for class 7th on chapter number 12 algebraic expressions, where we are going to discuss the basic concept which is going to be used in this chapter. First understand this concept and then only go for the exercise part. Now number 1, there are certain terms which you need to know, like there is a word known as constant. A constant is a symbol which has a fixed value. For example, there are certain numbers 6, 2.5 or 3 plus root 5, anything which remains fixed in nature, you can't change it. So that is known as a constant. Then there is another word known as variable which keeps on changing. The value can change over it. So we can say that a symbol which does not have any fixed value, but of course we can assign that. Now if we use constant and variable together, then also those terms are known as variable only. For example, if I say 6x, 2.5y, 2 minus z, there is constant also, there is variable also, but together we will talk it as a term of variable. Next word which you need to know is term. Now what is a term? It is a constant, variable or a combination of both. For example, 7, 5xy minus 20, 2x divided by 2. So it is defining only one term. These are only one term over here. So now remember, when you want to join two terms together or more than that, you will use the plus or minus sign for defining. For example, you have 5x. Now 5x is treated as only one term. Now when I do 2 plus a, now 2 is one term, a is another term, both together they are treated as two terms. Then x square plus 2x plus 2, they all are together known as three terms. Now remember children, in this the sign, especially multiply if you are using or division you are using, they do not separate the terms. For example, if I have 5x divided by 5, so 5 and 5 will get cancelled, you are left with only x, that is only one term. You will treat it as one term only. Same way, 5m multiplied by 2, so 5 2s are 10, so 10m is again a one term. You can't treat it as two terms. So please remember that for the identification of the terms, there should be plus and minus sign, and if division or multiplication is there, then you need to solve that expression to find out the number of terms available. Next important thing is coefficient. A number which is used to multiply with a variable is called coefficient, and if there is no number with the variables, then 1 will be the coefficient. For example, let us understand with the help of this example. You have the first example is 3x square plus 2. You need to identify the terms. So 3x square plus 2, these are two terms over here. Then you have to find out the coefficient of x square. Now what is there with the x square? You have 3 only. So 3 is the answer. Next example, 1 plus x square. Total they are 3 terms. With the x square nothing is there, so only coefficient is 1. That is what we were saying. If there is nothing with the variable, specific variable, then 1 is the answer for that. Next, you have 2x minus 7x square. These are two terms. So what is the coefficient of x square? The number attached with it along with its operation, that is minus 7 is the right answer. Then you have 5x square y. It is only one term. We need to find out the coefficient of x square. What is left if you remove x square? 5y. That will be the answer or coefficient of that particular number. Now let us discuss about like and unlike terms. What are like terms? Basically which have same algebraic factors. That means if you look at the variables part, their powers should be same or they have the same variables with the terms. Like in, you see, I have given 3 examples here. Minus 2xy square and xy square. Both the terms, both the factors are same, xy square and xy square. So these are treated as like terms. Numbers can change with them. There is no problem. Variable should be same. Now minus 3yz x square and 20x square yz. Now see, all the variables are there, x, y, z. In the first, x has a power of 2. In the second also, x has the power of 2. So they are treated as like term. They are same. Next example, x square minus x square and 4x square. All are x square. So they are treated as like term. Same way, we have unlike terms also, which has a different algebraic factors. That means they are not like terms or they are not same. For example, minus 2xy square and xy. They both are different. They can't be same. Y has 2 power, in the other y has only 1 power. Next example, minus 3yz x square and 20z square y. Now in the first case, z has 1 power, but in the second case, z has 2 power. X has 2 power in the first case, x has 1 power in the next case. So these cannot be same. They are unlike terms. So like this, we need to check the powers. We need to check whether all the variables are same or not to understand whether they are like terms or unlike terms. Now, these are certain important algebraic expression which you need to know, which is known as monomial, binomial, trinomial. Mono means only one term, bi means two unlike terms, and tri means three unlike terms. So if suppose, why I am saying unlike terms, if it is like term, you can add or subtract or you can solve that expression. Okay, it should be unlike term at the end to decide whether it is monomial, binomial or trinomial. In the case of monomial, there is only one term. If you see 3x, 5x divided by y, or minus 2x square y, or only m, all are containing only one term with the expressions. In the second binomial, you can see there are two expressions in everywhere. 3x plus 2, 5x cube minus x, minus 2x square plus 3x, m raised to power 4 plus 1. It can be anything with two terms in it. Thirdly, trinomial means three unlike terms, 7x plus x square minus 1, or mn minus m plus 5, or so on. There can be n number of examples in this. Let us solve some following algebraic expressions. The rule is combine the like terms together. For example, I am giving you here 16z plus 42 minus 6z. How to solve this? You will first see, are there any like terms in this? Yes, 16z and 6z, they both are like terms because both have z as a variable which is same. Now what I will do is, I will make them together. Like terms keep together. So 16z minus 6z plus 42. I have rearranged it. Solve it. You get 10z plus 42 as your answer. Let's take another example. Now you have 2ab plus 5c minus ba plus 2c. Now let's find out which are the like terms over here. Now see, 2ab and BA both are same. AB and BA, we can shuffle it. It is treated as like terms only. Then 5C and 2C, see the variable CC is there. They are also like term. Rearrange it in the group. It becomes 2AB minus BA plus 5C plus 2C. Solve this equation. You will get AB plus 7C, which is your final answer. Let's take another example. To do that, understand it. Now in this, let me show you the question. Now this is the question. In a random way it is there. Now for such sort of algebraic expressions, you need to first rearrange the powers in the descending order, and then we will try to combine the like terms. Okay. Now here it is written in first is square, then there is no power, then cube. So let us first arrange it into a sequence, into a descending order. That is, highest power will come first and then we will go to the lowest. So according to the sequence, we got 7z cube minus z square plus 13z square minus 5z minus 15z. There is no problem with the numbers, just take care of the powers. Now what we have to do is, we will combine the like terms. So what are the like terms over here? You have z square, you have only z, so these are your like terms. We will again group them together. Now remember that what I am doing here is 7z cube, it is minus z square. So if you see minus z square, I have taken inside the bracket. So put plus outside. So while putting the brackets, keep your plus sign outside the bracket and take negative inside the bracket to avoid any sort of calculation mistakes. So plus is outside, plus has no danger. Minus z square plus 13z square, again it is minus 5z. So minus 5z, I am taking it inside the bracket, so outside will be plus. So plus, bracket open, minus 5z minus 15z, solve it, you get your answer as 7z cube plus 12z square minus 20z. Form the algebraic expression from the statement given below. Now let's do this. You are given a statement and we have to make the expression now. The question is 5 added to x. So it means there are two things in it. There is one 5, there is one x. Added means there will be a plus sign. So expression becomes x plus 5. Next example, subtract 2 from x. So what are the things? You have 2, you have x. What you have to do? Subtract. From which number or which variable? From x. So your equation becomes x will be first, then minus and then 2. If you write your answer as 2 minus x, it will be wrong because they are telling you have to subtract it from x, which means x will be taken as your first term. Next example, m is multiplied by itself, which means m will be multiplied by m only. So your answer comes to m square. 1/4 of the sum of x and y. Now understand this question. We need to do the sum of x and y, that means x plus y, that is sum. 1/4 of it, so I will simply put 1/4 with the sum of x plus y and put it into the bracket. Lastly, 2 is added to 5 times the product of x and y. Now understand this question, 5 times the product of x and y, that means x into y is the product. 5 times means 5 into x into y, and 2 is added to is means you will add 2. So 5xy plus 2 is your required expression of this statement. I hope children you must have understood all the concepts. Please do this thoroughly, only then you will be able to be comfortable in the exercises. And very soon I am going to start with the exercise. Till then, see you children. Goodbye. Take care.